flight from Privet Drive is a thrilling ride, and has been a really complex logistical challenge, not just from a visual effects point of view, but from a stunts point of view, from locations, from design, all coming together.
We've got 7 bikes in total.
How you doing, my wee pal?
I'm good, man. How are you?
This is the Hagrid's bike from movie number 7. It's modelled on the bike that we used on the first Harry Potter film. We've basically dressed the whole thing up to look like a 60s bike and a 60s sidecar, so there's an awful lot of work being done on the sidecar, reshaping it, remodelling it.
I'd have to say, it would be a wonderful way to travel in a sidecar. I love being in that. I'm yet to travel more than about 3 metres in it, but those 3 metres were some of the funnest I've ever had. It was great. I loved it. It'd be a great way to come to work in the mornings.
For all the motorbikes in the opening sequence, we've got a number of requirements. We've got stunt motorbikes, which involved trains, wire rigs, and the ability to fly a motorbike. And we've got the motorbike that has to turn upside down in the tunnel. But for that, we had to build a motorbike that we could roll upside down with somebody on it. And it has to be, obviously, a stunt person. Dan has to be able to fall out of the sidecar and hang underneath it.
3, 2, 1, go.
A lot of the stunts in this scene have been done by Mark Maley, who's my stunt double, who's fantastic. And he was going through the Dartford Tunnel in England, standing up in the sidecar of a motorbike going at sort of 40 miles an hour. I would love to be able to take the credit for it, but unfortunately I can't. Mark's been doing great work for me. And also a plus side of having Mark doubling you is that he's legendary for having a very, very nice bump. And it's great because he's doubling me in this scene. I've turned out looking very, very good, as it turns out.
Most complicated, I would probably say, is the motorbike chasing, and basically that involved going in between traffic at quite high speeds. I think we were doing around 30 to 40 miles an hour. So that was really, really exciting and very different to do.
This is day 3 in the Liverpool Queensway Tunnel. It's more practical to film in a 4-lane tunnel because we can get cameras, cars, other vehicles in a 4-lane tunnel, and then we create a CG wall for the 2-lane tunnel.
On top of that, we've got the crash where they land at the Burrows in the end. And for that, we're building a motorbike that can crash into the reed bed, into the water, with somebody on it and somebody in the sidecar.
It's similar to sort of a log flume ride. We get a big plume of water as we go into it.
The thing I'm most proud of is that the work that we've done blends together so seamlessly that a lot of people don't realise that it's a practical effect or it's a visual effects effect, because they just accept it that that's the story on the screen. That's what we're trying to achieve, and I think that's what we've done.